The following video you're about to see is dedicated in memory of Olivia Newton-John, who sadly passed away August 8, 2022. Rest in peace. Well, it's been almost 45 years since this here film came out. It's still the word, and it's still got the great music we know of. And of course, as I mentioned, I'm dedicating this video in memory of Olivia Newton-John. So strap yourselves in as we head to Rydell for a re-review of Grease. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a re-review of the 1978 musical rom-com Grease, released by Paramount and directed by Randall Kleiser, written by Brant Woodard from Alan Carr's adaptation, who of course produced the film with Robert Stigwood. Based on the 1971 musical of the same name by Jim Jacobs and Warren Casey, this, of course, depicts the lives of greaser Danny Zuko and Australian transfer student Sandy Olsen, who develop an attraction for each other during a summer romance. The film stars John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, who again sadly passed away a week ago on August 8th, 2022, this year, as the two characters, along with Stockard Channing and let's see, Jeff Conaway, and an all-star cast of others. This was so big and eventually became the highest grossing musical film at the time, and had a big soundtrack album, which became the second best-selling album of the year, right behind the Saturday Night Fever, which also starred Travolta and was also released by Paramount. I still have yet to review that. I'm pretty sure no, I'm not yet late. So maybe I'll be reviewing that later on this year. Stay tuned, okay? Anyway, this film was just so incredible. I got introduced to this after hearing a mega mix of 3 of its songs in 1996. In the following year, one of my Juliets gave me a copy of the movie on video cassette, and that's when I first watched it and was blown by it. I've revisited it a few times, including more recently on Paramount Plus. All right, now if you're ready, let's get into the story. In the summer of 1958, local boy Danny Zuko and vacationing Australian Sandy Olsen meet at the beach and fall in love. When the summer comes to an end, Sandy frets that they may never meet again. But Danny tells her that their love is only the beginning. And thus we get into our opening credits, where we hear the title song done by Frankie Valli. Of course, you know from Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. That was one of his solo tunes, with that great animated sequence, you know. Anyway, at the start of the seniors' term at Rydell High School, Danny resumes his role as leader of the T-Birds Greaser gang, consisting of Didi, Sonny, Putsy, and his best friend Kenickie. Greaser girl clique the Pink Ladies arrive, consisting of Frenchie, Marty, Jan, and leader Rizzo. Sandy's parents remain in America and enroll Sandy at Rydell. She befriends Frenchie, who is considering dropping out to become a beautician. Danny and Sandy recount their brief romance to their respective groups. Sandy recalling a romantic summer and Danny implying a more physical experience, which of course leads into the great song Summer Nights. After that, Sandy finally says Danny's name, and Rizzo arranges a surprise reunion at a pep rally where Sandy meets Tom, a jock, and Kenickie unveils his new used car, Greased Lightning, which he plans on street racing after a restoration. Danny maintains his bad boy personality in front of his gang and Sandy, who storms off upset. At Pink Lady's pajama party, Sandy falls ill from drinking, trying a cigarette, and having her ears pierced by Frenchie. Rizzo departs for a tryst in the backseat of Kenickie's car, during which the condom breaks. Of course, when Sandy's all ill, we hear, look at me, I'm Sandra D. Yeah. Okay. Next, Rizzo and Kenickie are disturbed by Leo, leader of rival gang the Scorpions, and his girlfriend Cha Cha. Danny, with Coach Calhoun's help, becomes a runner to win Sandy back from Tom. It works, but their friends crash the reunion. Kenickie and Rizzo part after an argument, and a guardian angel advises Frenchie to return to school after a mishap in beauty class leaves her with candy pink hair. That goes into some beauty school dropout. The school dance arrives, broadcast live on National Bandstand, hosted by DJ Vince Fontaine, who flirts with Mari. Rizzo and Kenickie spite one another by bringing Leo and Cha Cha as their dates. In a chaotic hand jive, Danny and Sandy dance well, but just before the winners are announced, Sonny pulls Sandy away and Cha Cha cuts in to win with Danny as Sandy leaves upset in the T-Birds Moon America. Danny tries to make up to Sandy by taking her to a drive-in theater, but she leaves when he makes a clumsy pass. Of course, that goes into the song Sandy. Rizzo fears she's pregnant after missing a period and confides in Mari, who tells Sonny, who inadvertently spreads the rumor to the apparent father Kenickie, though Rizzo denies it to him. Alright, now for the ending. You know the procedure like always. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. On race day, Kenickie is concussed by his own car door, so Danny takes the wheel, winning the race after Leo spins out. Sandy, watching from afar, concludes she still loves Danny and decides to change her attitude and look to impress him. She asks Frenchie for her help. On the last day of school, the class celebrates their graduation as Principal Greta McGee and her assistant Blanche sob about the class's departure. Rizzo finds she is not pregnant and reunites with Kenickie, and Danny and Sandy each find they have changed for each other, thus breaking into "You're the one that I want." Another good song. Danny has become a letterman and Sandy a greaser girl, and they depart in the grease lightning car, which takes flight. End of story. Only silence. Okay, so what did I think of Grease? What can I say? I love it. It's still the word. You know what I'm saying, folks? Now, of course, you know what I'm saying. And, I'm sorry I didn't bring up Grease Lightning, the song, up in the store, but yes, that is definitely another good song. I love it. Anyway, I really love the story for this and what have you. It's so incredible. I've never actually seen the actual musical, but it is really something. Now, I did see an actual type of live television adapted special of the musical that Fox aired in 2016 called Grease Live. I recently revisited that as well on Paramount Plus. I will review that sometime down the road. And this got a ton of positive reviews, as much as the film adaptation of this. And actually, that with that bit, it was special using components of from both the film itself and the original Broadway show. It had Julianne Hough, Aaron Tveit, and Vanessa Hudgens. This was so incredible. There was a little bit of an announcement, a musical television series based on this called Grease Right Out High, coming out straight to series order by HBO Max in 2019. We don't know if that's going to come up, but however, well, actually it didn't, but In 2020, the series title was changed to Grease: Rise of the Pink Ladies, and will come to Paramount Plus instead. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, and there's also a prequel in the works called Summer 11 that's also currently in production. After this, there will be a sequel to this called Grease 2, which I know a lot of people don't like. If my good friend Robbie, aka Ogre Boy 1992, well, I know you don't like that film, and as always, I'm an understanding person. Now I've already reviewed this, but I'm re-reviewing the original Grease for a reason to mourn the recent passing of Olivia Newton-John, who I thought was absolutely really good as Sandy. She was absolutely good. Now as for John Travolta as Danny, yeah, real good. Yeah, I'd only seen a little bit of this stuff when I was young. The only thing I can remember seeing him from when I was young was Look Who's Talking and its sequel. And then soon I got to see some of his earlier stuff like Saturday Night Fever and some flicks he had recently done like Phenomenon. I've seen some of that and Face Off and some and even his appearance in the original Carrie. Yeah. Plus lots of other films they did. Yeah, really good. Now, Jeff Conaway plays Kenickie, and he's really good in this. Well, he's gone too. Rest in peace. Barry Pearl plays Didi. Michael Tucci plays Sonny, and Kelly Ward plays Putsy. Yeah, they're all great characters. I like them. Now, Stockard Channing plays Betty Rizzo, the leader of the Pink Ladies. Yeah, Betty's her real name, but they just call her by her last name. Didi Conn, who would later achieve fame in in her role on TV's Benson later on, as well as play Stacey Jones on PBS's Shining Time Station, plays Frenchie. Jamie Donnelly plays Jan, and Diane Manoff plays Marty. Yeah, they're all good. Now here's some other cast members. We have A. Deason playing Eugene, the school geek of a nerd. Susan Buckner plays Patty Simcox, whom Rizzo calls the bad seed of Rydell, or something like that. Lorenzo Lamas plays Tom. Dennis Cleveland Stewart plays Leo Balmudo, and Annette Charles plays Cha Cha, Charlene de Gregorio. Excuse me. Now here's some others. We have Eve Arden playing Principal McGee, Dudley Goodman as Blanche, Sid Caesar as Coach Calhoun, Alice Goso as Miss Murdoch, the oil shop teacher. Yeah. Fanny Flag's in this, playing Nurse Wilkins. There's also, let's see, Frankie Avalon as the teen angel, and Joan Blondell plays Vi, one of the waitresses at a little fast food joint the gang goes to. Let's see. Oh, Frosty Pals, that's what it was. Actually, one of the waitresses there, it doesn't have a name though, but was played by John Travolta's real life sister, Ellen. Let's see, and Ed Burns plays Vince Fontaine, and Johnny Cantaro and the band Sha-Na-Na plays Johnny Casino and the Gamblers, the band that performs at the big dance. Anyway, Grease is just so incredible. It's still one of my favorite movie musicals. I do love it. Now, of course, it also had a soundtrack released on the old RSO Records label, which I believe that was Robert Stigwood's company. Anyway, it had numerous songs. Some of them actually became. Now, actually, some of the songs would become big hits and what have you, if I'm not mistaken. Well, duh, of course. Yeah, here it is. Now, the title track was released as as a single. Let's see. Other songs that got released were "You're the One That I Want," which I think I seem to have read that was actually a #1 song, as a matter of fact. "Hopelessly Devoted to You" and "Summer Nights" and even "Sandy" were released as singles. So was "Grease Lightning." Now, actually, the theme song to the movie Grease was written by Barry Gibb, who was a member of the Australian band the Bee Gees, who, of course, were on RSO at the time. Yep, it's so incredible. It's just got so many great tunes and what have you. I think you'll really enjoy it if you give it a try. And, well, it's just so much fun to watch and enjoy, to listen to the great music and what have you. So, anyway, and Michael Gibson does the score for the film, which that was good too. So anyway, I think Grease is still the word, and it's still a great movie musical. It's one of my many top favorites. It's actually my favorite movie musical of all time, as a matter of fact. But well, I can't really jump to no conclusions. I want to try and redo my favorite movie musicals, rankings sometime later on in the future. Stay tuned. I don't know when I'll do it, but I will do one eventually. So, with everything said, great music, great cast, great characters, great story, etc., etc., etc. Would I recommend Grease? That's easily a hell yeah. This is definitely one flick you must see to believe. And I think you'll enjoy it if you check out. If you haven't, boy, I don't know where you've been. Anyway, check out Grease. The movie is on Paramount Plus, and that's where you should encounter it. So, what are your thoughts on Grease? Do you like this? Do you have a favorite song? Or, well, you can tell me what you like about the film. You can tell me who your favorite characters are, your favorite songs, whatever. Because this had everything to offer. You can tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And remember, I recently pushed back the dates for my next, what would have been my next vids, the reviews on Men in Black 2 and Men in Black 3 to the 16th and the 17th due to some spoiler-free reviews coming up later on, starting tomorrow night. Won't tell you what they are, just stay tuned. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out my reviews for some of these other they're fun-filled musicals and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review for Disney's High School Musical from 2006, another one of my favorites. The upper right-hand corner is my review for another film I recently did a re-review of. That's kind of in a way a musical in ways. It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Grease 2, which I have already done. In the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya, and rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John. You will be missed. Bye now.